speaking of public health, a Protestant pastor got in a whole lot of trouble a few days ago. His name is Mike Todd. I don't know anything about Mike Todd. I don't know anything really about his theology or his liturgy. He got in trouble because he spit on his hand and rubbed it on a member of his congregation's face. He trended. We were told he's an idiot. This is crazy. This is spooky. He should be locked away. Here is what Mike Todd said and did.
He's changing something and you don't see it clearly yet, but you hear. And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn away. The vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty.
All right, the cough was probably unnecessary. I will admit that was a little bit gross. But the idea of a pastor rubbing saliva on a member of the congregation's face is actually not that weird when you look at the Christian tradition. Actually, in the traditional rite of baptism that has existed in the Catholic Church for many, many centuries, the priest has a little saliva on his thumb and rubs it on the nostrils and the ears of the baby being baptized. Christ uses saliva to spit in the dirt and then rub it on a man's face in the Gospels. It's not that weird if you are familiar with Christianity. This guy, Mike Todd, I suspect I wouldn't agree very much with his take on theology and liturgy, but I don't really get what the big deal is. I guess the big deal is that we are now living in a different religion. We're living under the cult of public health, where we're not even, forget about coughing in public, forget about touching someone, especially with saliva. We're not even allowed to breathe in the same room. We have to put masks on. We have to look at one another as walking bags of germs that are ready to kill us rather than as our brothers in Christ, as our fellow human beings. So I suspect the reason people reacted so strongly against this, obviously he was trying to provoke a reaction to begin with, but the reason people had such a reaction to this is because we're living under the sway of a different religion, which makes an idol out of your physical health, even to the point of not being allowed to get sick anymore. You remember when people used to just get sick sometimes and it was fine? Remember when people used to have a cold or the flu and it was just fine? Like it wasn't pleasant, but it was okay. Those days seem gone. My wife and I joke now whenever we're on an airplane or in a restaurant and I cough, just a little cough. I'm not saying it's a COVID cough, I just cough. She looks at me, she says, "You can't do that. You're going to get arrested." We're not allowed to do that. Anytime someone coughs or sneezes or has the sniffles now, we say, "No, you've got to go away. You've got to lock yourself in your room until you're 100% better." Are you spending too much money on gas right now? I know you are. If you live in America, you are spending too much money on gas. Well, I've got a little relief for you. That would be Get Upside. Get Upside. It's a free app. You go in, you download the free app, and then you get 25 cents per gallon cash back every time you fill up your tank. Well, that's not quite true. The first time you fill up your tank, you will actually get 50 cents per gallon cash back. If you use the code Knowles, Knowles, there's no catch. There's only cash back. It goes right into your bank account. You don't need to worry about it. Or if you prefer, you can get the money via PayPal. You can get it through an e-gift card for Amazon and other companies, or you get it right into the bank account. Everyone could use a little relief at the pump these days. You can get it if you go to Get Upside. You download that app, you use code Knowles, you will get up to 50 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill up. That is code Knowles, Knowles. Just a little gift from me to you. Enjoy. Amid all the craziness in our society right now, a lovely little upside. I'm glad you liked that clip. Ring the bell. Subscribe, get the notifications, head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe for free to The Michael Knowles Show. Leave a 5-star review. We'll see you next time.